Title: Blood Mother. She was only a baby when you passed her away. I bet that day you didn't think that maybe she would ever wonder how you came to say goodbye. She didn't ask for it though, because if she could have chosen, she would have told you, no, Mama, please don't go. What did you think before passing her off? As you looked into her eyes, you were in disguise because you wasn't her mother. Your body was her cover, so uncover her so you can see the heart with the lack of a blood mother. You left her with unidentification in the world where she should have been your nation, and in your arms is where she should have been stationed, but instead you signed the paper for free so your life could be a vacation. And while she paid that price, she was left with no explanation. As her heart began to cave in, ice-cold veins, she shattered the blood that should have been thicker than water with the knife that you gave her. Night was the only time to cry, shattered as the blood opposite of the mirror. You can't look back at her strictly in her eyes, those same eyes her mother looked in. But she did what she had to do and closed them so she could hide the pain she felt in her mind from the lack of a blood mother, the fulfillment she needed inside. She hated herself. She didn't understand her wealth, so she let the next man take off her belt along with the rest of her clothing. I won't go deep into that, as all those men did to her. She needed help, just someone to hold her hand as she hurt and guide her every step until she felt worth something again. Her body was covered in sin. She needed to be cleansed. Her soul then melted, flat as if it was pressed down into the pavement that everybody walked on and or stomped against, more so on top of. She looked to God in the heavens above. But why would God help her if blood ain't thicker than water? She wasn't worth love, not in her eyes, not from God, not from you, not from nobody, because nobody should ever have to lay against her will because of the lack of a blood mother. So instead of throwing away the towel, she threw away her cover, the cover to her and the cover to her story titled The Lack of a Blood Mother.